Big Dream Comics presents DaemonBlade, issue number 2. Story and art by Snypehunter. Tautai Village. Another challenger successfully defeated my Khan. Hopefully that will keep you all satisfied for a while. I have big plans for the Tautai and need all warriors. It is Tautai tradition to contest leadership by combat. Begone! He tries to lecture me about Tautai tradition. Who knows more than a half-blood who had to prove every day that he was worthy of being Tautai? Mother died during birth. No one could say who my father is. I was raised with the other orphans, but even among them I was an outcast. The only way to survive was to play them against each other, make them think I was no threat. When we finally became warriors, the others used their strength, while I used my guile. Many of the Tautai fell, while I always survived. The Khan noticed my victories in spite of my lesser size and pulled me off the front lines as his advisor. That was his first mistake. I was able to avoid danger and make connections with Tautai leaders. I proved my worth by helping to plan battle strategies and teach warriors how to use the weapons humans and dwarves invented to fight us. I led efforts to pacify the local trolls and ogres and ally with goblin and kobold tribes. For once, the Tautai could think of more than survival. We could think of conquest. Although we have always been stronger, the humans and dwarves, with their farms and towns, outnumber us. They pillage the land to expand, even feeding their weak that don't hunt or gather for themselves. While our number was never more than nature could provide, even the elves understand this balance. All we needed to conquer was the right leader. My allies in the Tautai Council said they would not object if I became the first half-Tautai Khan. I offered the Khan time to prepare for my challenge, knowing he would underestimate me and want to dispose of me immediately. Following the first Tautai, we entered combat with only tree branches for weapons. He chose a short, dense one. Mine was young, longer, flexible. I had been practicing with my left hand to attack from angles that he was less familiar with. As expected, he started fast, looking to end the duel quickly. I focused on dodging, rarely attacking. He took this as a sign of weakness and pressed his supposed advantage, tiring himself out. I began to counter his swings, wounding him, then retreating out of range. Whap! He finally realized my superior strategy and tried to taunt me into staying closer, playing to the crowd. This coward fights like a halfling. But I would not be shamed into making a mistake. Eventually, he could barely strike with either hand. Then something happened that I had not anticipated. Enough of this. Get me my sword. The Tautai Council would not object to me, but apparently they also would not intervene, even for a gross violation of tradition. But even the blade had decided his reign was over. Huh? The sword will draw! And it was time for mine. My Khan, the scouts have returned. Good. We found another human colony a few days' march from here. What are your orders? Annihilate them.